today's Next Level Wednesday, WBKB's Stephanie Minichi honors Women's History Month by heading down to Flint to interview one woman succeeding in a male-dominated industry. Take a look.
Thank you for joining me on today's Next Level Wednesday. Today we're speaking with Judge Tabitha Marsh, who serves on the 67th District Court in Genesee County. Judge Marsh, thank you for joining us today. What influenced your decision to pursue the legal field?
So I had a consultation with my pastor and we prayed about it, and it was decided that I should go into the legal field. And so I finished community college, went on to the University of Michigan, where I attended the business school in Ann Arbor, graduated from there, and then went on to law school at Michigan State University College of Law. So for me, the journey or the enlightenment as to which career choice to make probably was a little bit unique.
At any time, did you envision doing something else, like something totally different from being a judge?
I thought I was going to be a math teacher because I did, like I said, I did really well in school. I loved math, did really well. It just kind of came easy to me. So I said, I'm going to, teach math in school.
And what is the process to becoming a judge?
Once you have practiced law for 5 years, then you can put your bid in to become judge. And there's two ways to become judge. You can either be appointed by the governor because there's some type of vacancy. So a judge passed away or became disabled, or a judge retired early, that creates a vacancy, and then the governor can appoint a judge to that seat, or you become judge by successfully winning an election.
I understand that you experienced some challenges along the way. Tell me about that.
It took me 2 attempts to become judge by election. I ran an election in 2018, a countywide election. We did really well, but I obviously was unsuccessful. So then I ran again in 2020, and I was successful in that election.
I know that you're fairly new in your role, but what's most important to you as a judge?
I ran my election based off of the premise that I would ensure that the residents of my community are treated with fairness, dignity, and respect when they come into my courtroom.
Tell me what your experience has been like as a woman in a male-dominated field.
I bring a different perspective because of my personal experiences. And that's not to say that other people's experiences aren't important. However, I believe that I bring a different perspective and a different set of circumstances and experiences to the bench that some of the other people who are serving cannot. Your number one responsibility is to be fair and impartial and unbiased, to be able to treat all people fairly, being empathetic and being willing and able to understand where someone is coming from and what put them in the position that they're in. If you can't understand, be teachable, be willing to listen to what someone has to say. A good judge is able to listen. If I don't know the answer right now, I'm going to research it out and I'm going to find out the answer so that I can appropriately apply the law to this set of facts.
Thank you, Judge Marsh, for taking the time to speak with me. It was a pleasure. And you can catch me tonight on WBKB's Facebook Live at 8 p.m., where we dive a little deeper into Judge Marsh's personal journey into becoming a judge. In Alpena, Stephanie Minichi, WBKB News.
Thanks for that, Stephanie. You know I love hearing the stories about women making history in real time.
Big time.
Very nice.